بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين سيدنا محمد الصادق الأمين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. Actually, animal welfare and how to manage treatment of the animals is affect negatively or positively to the animal behavior, as well as, of course, eventually to meat quality. My name is Dr. Zeiad Amjad. I am present my presentation entitled "The Importance of Pre-Slaughter Handling to Maintain Animal Welfare and Meat Quality of Farm Animals." Animal welfare is widely defined as physical and mental well-being of animals. It can be measured by indicators that include behavior, physiology, longevity, and reproduction. The term animal welfare can also mean human concern for animal well-being or a position in debate on animal ethics, or expressed via standards and regulations supported by science to a certain extent. Concerns for animal welfare are usually on ethics and awareness that animals are sensitive, and that the consideration should be given to their well-being, especially when they are used by humans. Actually, the animal welfare related to the type of animal, and also what is the benefit from that animals, or to the categories of the animals. So we have farm and any farm animal that killed for food, which we mean domestic animals, most probably livestock, and some animals, we call them laboratory animals for scientific research, and some animals for joyful, or to this one for with the human being, which call it pets, and wild animal who survive in wildlife. So every type of animal, they have specific type of behavior, and we need to deal with them according to their adaptation to their environment. So the relevance of animal welfare from Islamic perspective, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has located all the living beings in this globe. Allah Almighty raised the value, kindness, compassion, and empathy towards the animals to the level that it can derive to the forgiveness of the human sins. Islam teaches us to be very careful in our behavior with animals and all living things, as there is a huge reward for treating them with kindness, and a great punishment for violating their rights. Al-Quran al-Kareem have some verses related to the animal as a community. Allah mentioned in the Holy Quran in Surah Al-An'am, verse 38, وَمَا مِن دَابَّةٍ فِي الْأَرْضِ وَلَا طَائِرٍ يَطِيرُ بِجَنَاحَيْهِ إِلَّا أُمَمٌ أَمْثَالُكُمْ فَمَا فَرَّطْنَا فِي الْكِتَابِ مِنْ شَيْءٍ ثُمَّ إِلَى رَبِّهِمْ يُحْشَرُونَ. So every animal, every live being are communities like human beings. There is no differences. All we belong to the Creator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's why Islam respect the intrinsic wealth of the animals. So regarding the pre-slaughter animal handling, welfare of animal is in pre-slaughter handling, as well as in other procedures, depend on the three main components. Understanding of animals on their behavior, this one related to the handlers and the management of the farm or of the slaughterhouse, environment or design of slaughter premises, and tools that are used fit for the purpose. I mean, tools that use for animal handling, tools that use for animal slaughtering. Okay. Pre-slaughter management, which required animals gathered on the farm. After that, we transport the animal, because we are talking about animal welfare related with the farm animals. So how animal gathered in the farm, their nutrition, their gathering, their stock density, and how they transport, upload and download to the layerage, and then how to restrain the animal, to reduce the stress of the animal. All these four things may affect directly on animal welfare and indirectly will give either positive or negative effect on the meat quality. For animal restraint, there are many types of animal restraint. It depends to the species or the breed. The species for cows is different. We use this more complicated restrainer because you know the size of the cow and how to expose using the chin lift, how to expose the neck of the cow to the cutting, so make it easy for the slaughterman and make the cut more optimize the cut. This one conveyor for small ruminant sheep, like sheep, and this one simple restrainer which used in the farm for urgent slaughtering of the animals, I mean for the urgent cases of the animals. Okay, if we see here, these are some images which related to the bad animal behavior. I mean when we behave badly with the animals, so we can see what will happen. So as I mentioned here, what's hiding behind the hide. So we see maybe the live animal, we cannot see what happened to the animal while he is live. While you see when we slaughter the animal and do skinning, we can see the bad effect or bad side effect on the carcasses, same like this in this image. So this one, the consequences of bad pre-slaughter handling. Okay, now we move to the effect of pre-slaughter handling on meat quality. Actually, I will focus here because you know the time for lecture is very short. I will focus on the conversion of muscles to meat. That means once we slaughter the animal, the carcass that have been produced is not yet meat, or it is not yet suitable for human consumption, not because of halal or non-halal. No, it is related to the chemical and physical parameters of the meat. So because we need to age the animals. Actually, there is 3 types, as you see in the curve here, 3 types of carcass or meat products according or related to pre-slaughter handling. This one mentioned that you see the DFD meat or PSE meat or normal meat. Okay, we come one by one. The normal one, after slaughter and death of the animal, glycogen in is metabolized into lactic acid, which converts muscle into meat. So now we are focusing on how the glycogen preserved with the live animal, and which will be later after the slaughtering. This preservation, high preservation or high content of glycogen will affect on meat aging as well as the color of the meat. So after 24 hours or during the 24 hours after death of non-stress animals, I mean good pre-slaughter handling, we can processing of breakdown of the glycogen to lactic acid will be happen, and increasing acidity of the muscles from pH 7 to pH 5.6, which is normal. So this will ensure that the color of the meat will be bright red. As you see here, the bright red, or we can say this is the normal color of the meat. But we have another 2 cases, DFD, tri-filmed and meat, and PSE, pale, soft and executive. This one will be as a result of none or bad pre-slaughter handling. Okay, we go one by one. For acute stress and quality of meat, this one will result of such unwanted process is pale, soft and executive meat, so-called PSE meat. This one normally happen on in the pigs. This one will happen decreasing of level of glycogen in muscle approximately about 40%. Yani the preservation of glycogen in the live animal will be depleted, 40% depleted. So when we slaughter the animal already will lose 40% of its glycogen, which can maintain the meat aging. So rapid decrease of pH meter from 7 to 5.1 immediately will after this one will cause, according to the pigs, according to the genetics of pigs, according to the bad behavior, bad handling of the animal. So this one will cause speed or rapid decrease of pH from 7 to 5.1, which will produce this pale meat. The other type, according in addition to the normal and PSE, dry, firm, dark meat. This one most probably happened in beef. You can see from this one, the paragraph, we can see the normal decline of pH according to good behavior with the animals, while we can see the abnormal or the less decline of pH after slaughtering. That will be effect on the color of the meat, which will produce this type of meat. We call it dark meat. So insufficient lipid, this one, of course, bad behavior with the animals will produce insufficient behavior or insufficient glycogen, which will be decreased by 70%. So this one will make the meat produced from this animal will be small shelf or no, short shelf life or poor shelf life. And this one will use, this meat always use with another meat for processed products. This is like a table to show you the decline and how much the glycogen remain in the animal, which I mean the live animal, which will affect later after 24 hours. Of course, after 24 hours, all the glycogen will be to 0.1. But the production of lactic acid will be different. So in normal cases, the production of lactic acid will be high, which can make good aging for meat in pH 5.6, while for DFD, the production of lactic will be low because 70% of glycogen have been depleted, while for PSE in the pigs, the glycogen depletion will be 6% glycogen depletion. This one, yeah. This one will make the production of lactic acid very high. So it will decrease. It will decrease rapidly the pH, which cause the pH arrive to 5.1, which is produce this PSE meat, and this one for dark meat. Actually, for animals, it is not important what you think, but what you do to the animal. This is what you behave with the animal. Okay, what you think it will not affect, but what you do, what you behave, it will affect either positively or negatively. And then finally, with good pre-slaughter handling and good meat quality, you see finally who will wins. So the animal and the human being. The animal we will maintain animal welfare and respect and follow the commands from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the recommendation from Rasul regarding with animal welfare, as well as it will produce very hygienic meat, which can with high nutritional value meat and with good color, and will be more long shelf life, more nutritional, which is good for the human beings. Thank you for your, in conclusion, sorry, since cruelty to animals occurs during production, handling, transport, and slaughter in most countries, Muslims and Islamic religious leaders need to be sensitized to this issue with the reference to the teaching of animal welfare in the Quran and Hadith. To achieve this object, actually, a campaign is needed with the help of Animal Welfare Organization and the World Organization for Animal Welfare, and a lack of commitment to welfare and care for animals during pre-slaughter stage can lead to production of low quality meat and significant losses of the commercial value of carcasses. That's all from today from me. Thank you for your attention, and Jazakum Allah al-khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu.